Hello, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Welcome back. We're going to give you another Mets game using Action PC Baseball 2021, our 1962 Mets replay, the road to 41. It's now May 30th, 1962, not May 29th. I had to switch that. And we're taking on the Dodgers at the Polo Grounds. We continue our quest like Don Quixote to dream the impossible dream, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far. The road to 41, the agony, the pain, the 1962 New York Mets, up next on the channel. To the Polo Grounds we go. Let's give you the visiting Dodgers starting lineup. Maury Wills leads off. He's at short. Gilliam bats second, plays third. Davis is in center. That's Willie Davis. And in left is Tommy Davis. He's the cleanup hitter. Ron Fairley bats fifth at first. Hondo Frank Howard's in right, bats sixth. Johnny Roseborough does the catching, batting seventh. Batting eighth at second base, Larry Burright. And on the mound, Sandy Koufax, Captain K, the left arm of God. Koufax in the replay is only 4-4 with a 5.54. That's wrong. That's J Hook. Excuse me. Sandy Koufax. That can't be right. Sandy Koufax in the replay is 7-2 with a 1.58 ERA. Batting average giving up 153. Koufax is very, very good. So Maury Wills at the plate. Defensive lineup for the Mets. Behind the plate, getting a rare start, Sammy Taylor. Taylor 5-range forearm. On the mound, J Hook. Hook is 4-4 in the replay with a 5.54 ERA. Defensive range of an 8. Mantilla is a 6-range at third. Chacon's a 5 at short. Neal is an 8 at second, as well as Gil Hodges, the former Brooklyn Dodger, an 8 at first. Frank Thomas in left, 7-range 3-arm. Richie Ashburn in center, 6-range 5-arm. And Joe Christopher in right, 4-range 4-arm. Maury Wills at the plate, excellent bunter. Corners will move in. So Mantilla in at third, Hodges in at first. Maury Wills batting .364 with 16 ribbies, no homers. The pitch to Maury Wills. And he walks. So that could turn into a double quite quickly. We walk the speedster Maury Wills. Hook throws over, Hodge holding him on, and Wills gets back. Here's the pitch out. There goes Wills. Taylor throws down. Chacon covering the bag, and Wills is safe. Maury Wills steals another bag. 36 stolen bases so far in the replay. He's in scoring position for the third baseman for the Dodgers, left-hand batting. Actually, switch hitter batting lefty, Jim Gilliam, .275, a home run and 24 ribbies. He's probably sacking, so we're going to play corners in again. The pitch to Gilliam. Outside corner, grounds it to Chacon, who charges behind the mound, throws to Hodges, one down. Did Wills advance? Yes, he does, which I figured he would because Chacon had to charge that ball. One out. Maury Wills at third. For the center fielder for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Willie Davis. 311, 8 homers, and 32 ribbies. Left-handed stick. They throw over to Wills, and he gets back. Mantilla tried to sneak in behind him. Hook looks in at Taylor. Taylor sets the target. The pitch to Willie Davis. Line shot to Chacon. He makes the leaping catch, robbing a single and a ribby. So 2 outs for the Mets here at the Polo Grounds. Tommy Davis riding a 12-game hitting streak, batting .397, 7 homers, 39 ribbies. Who's on deck? Ron Fairley. But this is a righty-righty matchup. Let's just take a look at Fairley real quick. Fairley against righties, batting .273. We're going to go pitch around. Let's see if Tommy Davis will chase. Here's the pitch from Hook. And he walks. He doesn't chase on the ball low. Runners on the corners. 2 outs for Ron Fairley. Slightly better chance of getting Fairley. And he doesn't walk, and he has a better chance of walking, so no pitch around. Hondo's on deck. Big Frank Howard. Wills at third. Davis at first. Pickoff attempt to first base. The throw over. Davis gets back. He's probably going. The pitch to Fairley. Fly ball center field. Ranging to his left is Ashburn. He makes the catch. And the Mets wiggle out of it, baby. The Mets wiggle out of it, baby. Todd B says, do you ever play the infield halfway? No. I thought that was better for double plays. It doesn't seem like it is. You think it would be, but it's not. I've played it once in a while. I play the corners in, infield in. I very rarely play the outfield in or back. Except if you need to throw the guy out at the plate or if the game's over. So due up for the Mets, Ashburn, Chacon, and Hodges. Here's the rest of the lineup. Batting 4th, Neal. 5th, Mantilla. 6th, Christopher. Thomas, 7th. Taylor does the catching, bats 8th. Hook does the pitching, bats 9th. Sandy Koufax, the left arm of God on the mound. 7-2 with a 1.58 ERA in this replay. 5 defensive range on the mound. Johnny Roseborough behind the plate. 9 range, 7 arm. Gilliam is a 4 at third. Maury Wills a 10 range at short. Burr Wright's a 7 at second. Fairley's a 6 at first. Tommy Davis in left, 8 range, 6 arm. Willie Davis in center, 8 range, 7 arm. And Big Frank Howard, Hondo in right, 6 range, 5 arm. Hope all is well, Todd B. How goes your basketball project? Todd B says, I've used it, but I never figured out what it does either. It's not good for double plays. I've had ground balls thinking I've had a double play because I'm playing halfway, and I just don't use it. I guess it gives you a better shot. You're hedging your bet instead of playing the infield in. You know. Here's Ashburn batting .325, 2 homers, and 21 ribbies. Chacon on deck. Koufax picks up the sign from Roseborough. The pitch to Richie Ashburn. Ashburn grounds it slowly to third. Gilliam charges. Gilliam throws to first. Bang, bang, play. Fairley with the stretch. Come on, Richie. Did we beat it out? Yes, Richie Ashburn. Yeah, Richie. Infield single. Here come the go-go Mets. That'll bring up Elio Chacon. Chacon batting .215, a homer, and 12 ribbies. Oh, God, he's a horrible bunter. Shoot. I thought he was a good bunter. I should have looked at that. That's why I put him there. In case we got anyone on, I wanted to bunt him over. I bet you it's Neal. I bet you it's Neal who's the good bunter. I messed that up. So Chacon, really, he's going to take. They throw over. Ashburn gets back. Holy cow. Chacon to take. Koufax outside corner. Ball 1. Chacon to swing the stick. Ahead in the count. And he strikes out. So Koufax battles back to get the K against Elio Chacon. 1 out, 1 on for the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man too sweet to be sour. No, not superstar Billy Graham, but Gil Hodges. .364. He only plays against left-handed pitching. And 3 homers and 13 ribbies. We use our own lineups and our own pitching the way we want, but we use the active roster. Ashburn at first, 1 out, Fairley holding him on. Koufax deals to, I believe, his former teammate at one time, Gil Hodges. The pitch to Gil. Oh, slide step over, Ashburn gets back. Ooh, 81% chance of stealing. Ashburn's got the green light. There goes Richie. Roseborough throws down. Ashburn is safe. Stolen base number 5. Just as good as love potion number 5. Ashburn in scoring position now for Hodges. 1 ball, no strikes. Gil with the green light. Koufax looks over his shoulder. Now the high leg kick and the pitch to Hodges. And he strikes out Gil Hodges. A mighty swing and a miss. 2 down. Ashburn at second will be off on contact. Here's Charlie Neal, .272, 4 homers and 30 ribbies. The pitch to Neal, ready to swing. Grounder up the middle. Maury Wills with a diving stop from his knees. Throws to Fairley. And the side is retired. Ashburn stranded at second. Mets squander a golden opportunity against Koufax. Top of the second, no score here at the Polo Grounds in New York, where the Giants used to play. Mets back from their West Coast road trip where they faced the Dodgers and Giants. Now facing the Dodgers in the Polo Grounds. Dodgers 31-15. The Mets 13-27 on our possible dream Don Quixote tour, the road to 41. It will be Hondo, Roseboro, and Burright for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. Frank Howard, 260, a homer, and 13 ribbies. The pitch from Hook to Hondo. Fly ball center field. Ashburn has a beat on it coming in to his right. One down. That'll bring up the left-hand batting catcher, Johnny Roseboro, 256, 2 home runs, and 20 ribbies. Hook deals quickly to Roseboro as Taylor sets the target. Outside corner, fly ball center field. Ashburn on the move. That's going back, and Ashburn catches it. Unbelievable range by Richie Ashburn. 2 down. Base is empty for the number 8 batter, the second baseman, Larry Burright. Burright, 256, a homer, and 12 ribbies. The pitch to Burright from Hook. Inside corner, base hit, left center field. Burright keeps the inning alive for Sandy Koufax. Oh, it's going to be a hustle double! No! He's thrown out by Richie Ashburn. What a play by Richie Ashburn. Here's the replay that ended the inning. Ashburn to his left. Cuts in front of Thomas, quickly pivots as Burright tries for the hustle double. Neal applies the tag, and Mr. Burright, you are gone. Bottom of the second, no score. Koufax back up on the bump. He'll lead off things in the top of the third for the Dodgers. For the Mets, it's Mantilla, Christopher, and Thomas. Mantilla, 297 for the Mets' third baseman, 2 homers, 24 ribbies. The pitch to Mantilla from Koufax. Base hit to right. Mantilla is going to dig for 2, and he's got it. Howard had a little trouble with his lumbering steps corralling that ball. A leadoff double. Mets threatening once again to put some runs on the board against Koufax and the Dodgers. Joe Christopher, the 5 bunter, on deck. We're going to drop down the sack bunt. He puts it down. Roseboro fields it. Throws to Burright. The only play was to first. 1 out. Mantilla moves to third. Here comes big Frank Thomas. Come on, sack fly, Frank. Come on, sack fly. 226, 13 homers, 35 ribbies. Taylor, the catcher, on deck. Thomas awaits the due battle to the left arm of God, Sandy Koufax. Koufax looks in at Roseboro. The high leg kick and the pitch homeward bound to Thomas. And he strikes out Big Frank, swing and a miss. Ugh. Mantilla at third. That'll bring up the catcher, Sammy Taylor, Here's the pitch to Taylor, left-handed batter. And he strikes out, side is retired. Mets leave the runner at third. We go to the top of the third, no score here in the Polo Grounds. Due up for the Dodgers, Koufax in the top of the order, Wills and Gilliam. The pitch to Sandy Koufax, batting .086. Fly ball, shallow right. Christopher coming in, 1 down. Top of the order, Maury Wills. Wills reached on a walk and stole second. Corners move in. Taylor sets up inside. Hook's ready. He rocks and deals to Maury Wills. Slides out over the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Neal backhand behind the bag. Pivots and throws to Hodges. 2 down. 2 down for the Dodgers. Hook ready for a 1-2-3 inning, but has to get by Jim Gilliam, who's 0 for 1. Quickly dealing to Gilliam. Gilliam takes the outside pitch, pulls it foul down the right field line. 0-2 count to Gilliam. Taylor wiggles the fingers. Hook nods his head. Again, he rocks and deals to Gilliam. Fly ball center field. That's carrying deep. Ashburn going back, and he'll make the catch. That's a deep center field here in the Polo Grounds, and the Dodgers sure know it. We go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless in the Polo Grounds. Due up for the Mets. Hook, then the top of the order, Ashburn and Chacon. Hook's actually batting .296 with 4 ribbies. The pitch from Koufax will probably give Hook the hook. Here's the curve. Ground ball slowly hit to the right side. Fairley fields it. Tosses to Koufax covering the bag, and they get Hook by 2 steps. 1 out. Top of the order now for the Mets. Richie Ashburn had an infield hit. The pitch to Richie. Base hit to right. Ashburn's 2 for 2. That's why you keep Richie Ashburn in the lineup. Elio Chacon, horrible bunter, 0 for 1. He's going to take. Throw over, Ashburn's back. Chacon to take again. Koufax deals inside, and that was a strike. We're going to play unorthodox hit and run. There we go. Swing and a miss. Ashburn, safe. Out! Oh, 2 down. Chacon missed the hit and run. 0-2 count to Chacon. So he's a good bunter for... You know what? We're going to try the drag bunt here. Even with 2 strikes. Come on, let's put it down. Oh, he bunts foul. Inning over. Strike 3. Top of the 4th. No score. Between the Dodgers and the Mets. May 30th, 1962. Polo Grounds. Hook back up on the bump. He will face Davis. That's Willie Davis. Then Tommy Davis and Ron Fairley. Willie's 0 for 1. He's an 8 bunter. Pitch homeward bound to Willie. Fly ball right field. That's carrying. Christopher moving to his right. That's carrying. Christopher looking up, and it's gone. It just kept carrying, and it's 1-0 Dodgers as Hook bows his head in shame. Here's the video replay. It just kept carrying out. Christopher thought he had a bead on it, but he ran out of real estate when he hit the wall. Dodgers up 1-0 on the bippity-boppity boom by Willie Davis. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Boom goes the ball, and as you know, Willie Davis just touched them all. Tommy Davis riding a 12-game hit streak. He walked his first time up. The pitch to Tommy. And laced foul down the left field line. 2-2 count. Taylor goes through the signs. Hook nods his head in acknowledgement. The windup and the pitch to Tommy Davis. And Davis works a walk. Good battling at bat. Todd B in the chat says, Koufax beat the Mets 13 straight times until they finally beat him in 1965. He looked that up. Cool. No outs. Davis at first. Pickoff attempt. Hodges slaps the tag on. Davis gets back. Again, they throw over. Davis he just shortens the lead up a bit after extending it. Here's the pitch out. Tommy Davis stays put. Fairley, 1 ball, no strikes, 0 for 1. The pitch to Ron Fairley. There goes Davis. The throw down by Taylor. Safe. Stolen base number 8 for Tommy Davis. Do we want to walk Taylor to face Hondo? Pitch around to Fairley. It's a bunt. Taylor has it. Throws to Neal. Out number 1. Good job by Fairley to get that sack bunt down. Tommy Davis at third for Ron Howard. That's happy days. This is Frank Howard, Hondo. Big Frank's 0 for 1. On deck, Roseboro. Pitch around to Howard. Howard swings. Fly ball. That's carrying to deep left. Thomas on the run. He'll make the catch in the corner. Davis going to tag, and he will score as the throw goes into Mantilla. 2-0 Dodgers with 2 outs, and here's Johnny Roseboro 0 for 1. Hook deals to Roseboro, left-handed batting catcher. Popped him up behind the plate. Charlie Taylor drops the mask, goes back towards the screen, waits for the ball to come down. Will he make the catch that will end the top of the 4th? And yes, he does. But the Dodgers strike for 2. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Los Angeles. Due up for the New York Mets. Gil Hodges, Charlie Neal, and Felix El Gato Mantilla Bay. Hodges 0 for 1. Koufax to Hodges. Hodges, ground ball to Gilliam. Third baseman ranges to his right, fires to Fairley, 1 down. Mr. Wrestling 2, that Polo Grounds might be the best I've ever seen it. Beautiful. He just did a video that I will be watching very soon with I think he has a Howard Cosell mod for Legends of Boxing PC game. That should be fun. Though my favorite broadcaster is me. Boom, boom. Little levity, folks. Here's Charlie Neal, 0 for 1. The pitch to Neal from Koufax. Inside corner, Neal, fly ball, deep to left. That's gone. And Neal cuts the Dodgers' lead to 1 with a bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Boom goes the ball, and Charlie Neal touches them all. To the moon. Bippity-boppity boom, 2-1 Dodgers. Charlie Neal jumped all over that fastball. That's number 5 for Neal on the year. Here's Mantilla. He's 1 for 1. He could tie it up with a mighty swing. Koufax has to regroup here. Roseboro sets the target, the pitch to Mantilla. Mantilla lines out to Gilliam at third. Hit it on the screws, nothing to show for it. 2 outs, base is empty for Joe Christopher. Christopher had a sac bunt his first time up. The pitch to Christopher. And he strikes out. But the Mets get 1 on the Charlie Neal blast. Top of the 5th, 2-1 Dodgers. Due up for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Burright, Koufax, the top of the order, Maury Wills. Burright's 1 for 1. Hook's ready to work. He deals to Burright. And the right-handed batter walks. So Koufax is probably bunting here. We're going to go aggressive against Sandy. It's a bunt. Taylor throws to first for out number 1, but Koufax does his J.O.B. Burright advances in the scoring position for Maury Wills. Quickly dealing to Wills. Wills chops it down the first base line. Hodges charges, flips to Hook, covering the bag for out number 2. Nice play by Gil Hodges, advancing to third as Burright, but there are 2 down now. 2 down. For the Dodger third baseman, Jim Gilliam. Gilliam is 0 for 2. On deck, Willie Davis, who homered. It's a big batter here for Hook. Shakes off Taylor. Now he's ready. The leg kick and the pitch to Gilliam. Grounder up the middle. Neal behind the bag, backhands, pivots, fires the Hodges. The side is retired. Burright stranded at third. The Mets only trail by 1. They're in it to win it. Bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Dodgers. Due up for the Mets. Frank Thomas, Taylor, and Hook. Big Frank struck out when he could have knocked in a run with a sac fly. He hit nothing but air. Koufax looking to get Thomas again. Thomas looking for revenge. Roseboro wiggles the fingers. Koufax nods his head. The left arm of God deals to Frank Thomas. Grounder foul left side. Thomas gets back in the right-hander's batter's box. 0-2 count. Koufax probably coming with the hook. He rocks and fires. Fly ball deep! That's deep the left center, but not deep enough. Tommy Davis makes the running catch. Oh, big Frank Thomas just missed that one. 1 out, base is empty for Sammy Taylor. Taylor, 0 for 1. The pitch to Sammy. Base hit. That's going to be extra bases, I think. As Hondo butchers the ball in right, and Taylor has a double. That will bring up Jay Hook. Hook's going to sack him over. He puts the bunt down. Roseboro will play it to first. Taylor will go to third. Burright covers the bag on the wheel play. 2 outs. Taylor 90 feet away from tying this game. Richie Ashburn's 2 for 2. Come on, Richie. Roseboro goes through the signs. Koufax nods his head. The pitch to Richie Ashburn. Come on, Richie. Richie grounds it to deep short. Wills backhands. Throws a strike to Fairley. Taylor stranded at third. We go to the top of the 6th, 2-1 Dodgers. Opportunity lost for the Mets. It's a pitcher's duel here in the Polo Grounds between Koufax and Hook. It'll be Willie Davis, Tommy Davis, and Ron Fairly for the Dodgers. Willie 1 for 2. Solo homer in the fourth. The pitch to Willie. Grounder, chopped to third. Chacon cuts off Mantilla, throws on the run to Hodges. Safe. The speed of Willie Davis beats that out. Hodges to hold on the speedy Davis. Hook throws over. Try to shorten Davis's lead. He doesn't shorten it up at all. Tommy Davis. Has walked. I think he has another at bat. Sometimes they don't show it, which I don't get. Throw over to first again. He's safe. Still doesn't shorten up his lead. Here's the pitch out. There goes Davis. Taylor throws down. And he's out! Yes! Charlie Neal applies the tag. Mr. Willie Davis, go find some pine. As Mr. Wrestling 2 said, I might just make an Al Red Sox sound mod. That might be a lot of fun. That'd be funny. So good job by Hook, Taylor, and Neal to throw out, and Hodges to throw out Willie Davis. The pitch to Tommy Davis, riding a 12-game hit streak. And he makes it 13 as he singles to left. Thomas throws it into Chacon. Ron Fairley's 0 for 1. Let's see if we can get the double play ball. Throw over to first. Davis gets back. Here's the pitch out. Davis is going. Taylor throws down. Chacon covers the bag. We got him. And another runner thrown out. Boy, Davises are not faring well here in the top of the sixth. First Willie Davis and now Tommy Davis are thrown out stealing. 1-0 count to Fairley. The pitch to Fairley from Hook. Outside corner. He pulls it. Right side, foul. 1-1 count. Hook's ready to work. Deals homeward bound. Inside. Fairley swings. Fly ball. Ashburn going back in center field to his right. He makes the grab. The side is retired. Good job by Sammy Taylor, or I keep wanting to call it Jimmy Taylor, threw out two would-be runners. Willie Davis and Tommy Davis. Bottom of the sixth, 2-1 Dodgers. We got a humdinger here in the Polo Grounds. Chacon's 0 for 2. Going for the drag bunt. Foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. He's going to try the drag bunt again. Puts it down. It's a beauty. It's going to be a bunt base hit as he caught Gilliam watching the paint dry. Mets get the leadoff runner on. Either error or hit. It is a hit. So the tying run is at first. Hodges. Chacon gets the green light to steal. There goes Chacon. Roseboro throws down. Safe. He's in scoring position for Gil Hodges. That's stolen base number 1 for Elio Chacon. I was right. He is a good bunter, just not a good sack bunter. But I did put him in at bat second because I knew he could bunt well, but I didn't realize he didn't sack bunt well. Hodges 0 for 2. The pitch to Gil Hodges. Inside corner. Hodges base hit. It's gone. It carries out. Gil Hodges with a 2-run homer. The Mets take the lead 3-2. Gil Hodges continues to crush left-handed pitching. 3-2 Mets. I thought it was a line shot. It was. It just kept carrying it out of the ballpark. The replay of the Hodges blast. As that's not the right pitcher at Chacon. But who cares? It's a 2-run blast by Gil Hodges. Bippity-boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Hodges and Chacon touch them all. The New York Mets lead 3-2. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. Charlie Neal's 1 for 2. We got Koufax on the ropes. Koufax with the leg kick and the delivery to Neal. Neal sends it to right. Howard coming in. And there's an out. First out of a glorious beginning of the bottom of the sixth for the Mets. 2-run homer by Hodges gives the Mets a 3-2 lead. Mantia's 1 for 2. Koufax deals quickly to Mantia. Christopher on deck. Mantia, jammed, dribbles it down to Fairley at first base, takes it to the bag himself, 2 away. So Koufax is dealing now, but he's given up 2 home runs in this game, a solo blast and a 2-run homer. The solo blast was by Neal, the 2-run homer by Hodges. Christopher's 0 for 1. Bunt hit attempt. Foul ball. 2 strikes. He's going to try a bunt hit again. And he bunts it foul. The inning is over. But the 2-run homer by Hodges gives the Mets a 3-2 lead as we go to the top of the 7th. Can the Metropolitans get their 14th win on the road to 41? They will face Hondo, Roseboro, and Burright. Big Frank is 0 for 1. Hook deals to Hondo. Inside corner, Hondo, fly ball. Oh boy, that's gone. That is a crush shot by Hondo to left center. Thomas just turned and watched, and we're tied at 3. That was a crush shot. Here's the video replay. Thomas took 2 steps, turned, and watched the ball go bye-bye. 3-3. So the Dodgers quickly tie the game. As Mr. Wrestling 2 says, and check out that wonderful channel and subscribe, says win probability was 10% Mets. Well, it's worse now. It's 3-3. Johnny Roseborough's 0 for 2. The pitch to Johnny. Outside corner. And he walks. Doesn't chase. Throw over. Roseborough's safe. Pitch out. Roseborough's not going. Pitch out again. There goes Roseboro. Taylor throws down. Roseborough's safe. Ugh. Well, Burright's going to bunt, I think. We're going to go... well, he might not bunt. Koufax is on deck. Here's the pitch to Burright. And he walks. Really? Come on, Hook. Come on, Jay. 3-3 ball game. No outs. Roseboro at second. Burright at first. If you're just joining us, Big Frank Howard tied the game after the Mets took the 3-2 lead on the Hodges homer in the bottom of the 6th. Howard led off the 7th with a crush shot to left center. The pitch to Koufax, we go aggressive. Taylor wants to jam him. I think Koufax will be bunting here. Puts the bunt down. Hook fields it. Goes to first for out number 1. Neal covers on the wheel play. Roseboro to third. Burright to second. 1 out, top of the order, Murray Wills. Wills is 0 for 2. He's walked, stolen a base, grounded to second, and grounded to first. I mean, it's useless to bring in a left. Our lefties stink. And he's a switch hitter anyway. So it doesn't matter. Corners in. The pitch to Wills, who's 0 for 2. Base hit to right. Roseboro scores. Burright scores. Wills is going for a triple, and he's got it. So the Mets' 1-run lead has now turned into a Dodgers 2-run lead. They have a 5-3 lead here at the Polo Grounds to the shock and chagrin of these poor Mets fans. The road to 41 just got dark. Very dark. Gilliam's up. The pitch to Jim Gilliam. Line shot to right. Come on, Christopher. 48% chance he'll make the dive, and he doesn't make the catch. He smothers the ball. Wills scores. It's now 6-3. Willie Davis is up. Pickoff attempt. Gilliam gets back. Pitch out. There goes Gilliam. Taylor throws down. Chacon covers the bag. Safe. The pitch to Willie Davis. He's homered. And there's a base hit to center. Ashburn puts a charge on it. Gilliam's going to score on this. No, he doesn't. Ashburn puts a good charge on it. Double play gets us out of this mess. 4 runs for the Dodgers in the top of the 7th. Oh, boy. Our horrific pitching comes through once again. Lefty. 237. Dave Hillman's coming in the game. We wanted to get this batter here. The pitch from Hillman to Davis, that's Tommy Davis, who's 1 for 1. Walked, caught stealing after the single in the 6th. Dave Hillman for the Mets, 1-0 in the replay with a 12.10 ERA. The pitch from Hillman to Tommy Davis. Inside corner, foul ball left side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hillman deals quickly to Davis now. Inside corner. Fly ball. Oh, no, 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 no. Thomas on the run. He makes the catch. Gilliam's going to tag. Throw goes into Mantilla at third. It's 7-3, but there's 2 outs. Hillman is done. Let's go to... We're down 4 now. Let's go to the lefty. Willard Hunter. The pitch to Fairley, who's 0 for 2. There goes the runner. Taylor throws down. Safe. Willie Davis with his 9th stolen base. 1 ball, no strikes. Hunter peeks over his shoulder. Now looks in at the plate. The pitch to Fairley. Base hit to right. Christopher fields it. They're going to wave Davis. Another run scores for the Dodgers in this 6-run uprising in the 7th after we had just taken the freaking lead in the 6th. Main event, how you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. Pitch around to Hondo. Why not? He swings. He reached for it. Thomas coming in. That will be the final out of a miserable top of the 7th. 8-3 Dodgers. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever go back, for it's root for the Mets. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Mets are down 5. It'll be Thomas, Taylor, and a pinch hitter for Hunter. Frank Thomas 0 for 2. Koufax to Thomas. Frank Thomas is 0 for 3 as he strikes out. Koufax now has 8 strikeouts. The pitch to Sammy Taylor. Taylor strikes out. Koufax now has 9 strikeouts. Hunter will not hit. We will bring in Hobie Landreth, who's a lefty who actually hits lefties quite well. So here comes Hobie. Hobie ready to jump on the first pitch fastball. Will Koufax come with a hook? Roseboro wiggles the fingers, sets the target. The pitch homeward bound to Hobie Landreth, who's batting 143 with a ribby as a pinch hitter. Overall, 327, a homer and 17 ribbies. Landreth swings, pops it up, left side. Gilliam going back, now ranging into foul territory. He should make the play. Gilliam has to go a long way. And there's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 8th. Dodgers 8, Mets 3. We need a new miserable pitcher to face Roseboro, Burright, and Koufax. Let's bring in... Does it matter? Does it really matter? Let's bring in McKenzie. I almost started him. The pitch to Roseboro, who's 0 for 2. McKenzie, ground ball right side. Hodges has it, waves off McKenzie, and Gill takes it to the bag himself. Remember, it was Gil Hodges' 2-run homer in the bottom of the 6th that gave the Mets a 3-2 lead. Everyone was feeling pretty good. Everyone was feeling pretty good. Now it's 8-3. Mr. Wrestling 2 says win probability now 99% chance for the Dodgers. The pitch to Burright, who's 1 for 1. And he strikes out. McKenzie deals quickly to Koufax. And he strikes out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers up 5, 8-3 over the Mets. Top of the order for the Mets. They got to do some damage here. We got 3 runs off Koufax. I don't know how many more we're going to get. It's Ashburn, Chacon, and Hodges. Richie Ashburn, 2 for 3. The pitch to Richie. Fly ball, right field, foul territory. Hondo on the move, runs out of real estate. 2-2 count to Ashburn as he steps back in the left-hander's batter's box. He awaits the Koufax offering, doesn't have to wait long. Pitch inbound. And he walks. Good job by Richie. Good job by Richie. Ashburn's on. Mets need base runners. Elio Chacon, horrible in this situation. Let's see, what do we got here? You know what? I looked at the wrong thing before. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Jim Hickman. Jim Hickman will pinch hit for Elio Chacon. The pitch to Hickman. He's got the green light. 333 as a pinch hitter overall. 286, a homer and 5 ribbies. And Hickman swings and misses. 1 out. Koufax has struck out 10. New York Metropolitan. Gil Hodges is 1 for 3, hit a 2-run homer. If he goes bippity-boppity-boom, the Mets pull to within 3. The pitch to Gil Hodges. Come on, Gil. Base hit. Yeah, Gil. Ashburn hits second. He'll hold. Gil Hodges continues to crush left-handed pitching. We only play Gil Hodges against left-handed pitching. Thus, Gil Hodges is hitting .375 with 4 home runs and 15 ribbies. Charlie Neal has hit a homer off Koufax. That was back in the 4th. Prior to that, he grounded out, and after that, he flew out. The pitch to Neal, 1 for 3. Roseboro wants a word with Koufax. Now back behind the plate, sets the target, inbound to Neal. Grounder to second. Burright flips to Wills, who throws to Fairley. Double play, inning over, threat crushed. Burright, Wills, Fairley. 4-6-3. Just what Sandy Koufax and the Dodgers wanted it to be. D. Scott Howard, a big Dodger fan, has joined us at the Polo Grounds and in the chat. He says, "Go Dodgers. How is the Goat Whisperer today?" We need a shortstop now. And it's going to be... Neal will move to short. And... Rod Keneal will go to second base. Top of the 9th, McKenzie to face Maury Wills. The pitch to Maury Wills. And he'll bloop one into right center. Christopher fields it. So again, Wills definitely a threat to run. Mr. Wrestling 2, was Hodges the player manager? No, he was not. He was just a player. The manager was Casey Stengel. Throw over to first. Wills is back safely. Here's the pitch out. Wills holds. Pitch out again. Wills holds. Pitch around to Gilliam. Ball 4. Wills to second. Gilliam to first. Lefty-lefty matchup. Willie Davis with 3 hits today, including a homer. Davis walked. Oh, my God. Taylor wants to know where that pitch was. Bases are juiced. That's it for Mr. McKenzie. As the House of Horrors, known as the Mets pitching staff, continues. Again, we can score runs. We just can't pitch. Anderson will come in. The pitch to Tommy Davis. Grounder to Keneal. He'll flip to Neil. Turn it, baby. Turn it. Neil to Hodges. Double play. Will scores 9-3. No ribby for Davis on the double play. But the Dodgers played another run. Oh, my God. This pitching staff is horrible. Fairley is up. That's it for Mr. Anderson. Let's bring in... This guy stinks. Let's bring in Vinegar Ben Mazel. Lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch to Fairley, who's 1 for 3. Grounder up the middle. Neal ranging towards the bag. Up with it cleanly. Throws to Hodges. Hey, we got out of it pretty cheap. We only gave up 1 run. We used 14 pitchers, but we only gave up 1 run. Actually, we used 3 pitchers. Bottom of the 9th. 9-3 Dodgers. Oh, boy. Do you remember when Gil Hodges hit the 2-run homer off Koufax to left center, and we had a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 6th, only to give up 6 runs in the top of the 7th? Yeah. Clinton Parks, how you doing? Hope all is well. Oh, my God. As Clinton's playing 1962 and NPNG Plus, which is a cool game and it's free. So check that out. It's a free game. Plays very similar to APA, I believe. Is that correct, Clinton? Hope all is well, Mr. Parks. The Admiral. Last call for alcohol at 2. You're through. For the Mets, it'll be Mantilla, Christopher, and Thomas. Mantilla's 1 for 3. Koufax with 10 Ks. Looking for win number 8. Looking to go the distance. The pitch to Mantilla. Fly ball, deep left field. Davis on the run in the corner. He's going to have room. He'll catch it in front of the wall. 1 out. Joe Christopher steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Had a sac bunt and struck out twice. The pitch to Christopher. Will he have the hat trick you don't want? No, base hit to left. All right, here come the Mets. We're not done yet, folks. We're not done yet. Christopher gets a hit off Koufax. And he's going to steal. The throw. Roseboro just lets him go. Stolen base number 3. Come on, Big Frank. Come on, Big Frank. The pitch from Koufax to Frank Thomas. Inside corner. And he walks. Ooh, Koufax tiring a bit. 1 out, 2 on. Sammy Taylor. Do we have any catchers left before I yank them? Who do we bring in? Marv Throneberry. Why not? Marv Throneberry to pinch hit. Well, not much better. Mizell on deck. He's not going to hit. Clinton Park says it was an APA sort of game, as he says, you're sure right, Al. It was the concept everyone was looking for. And that's free. I didn't play too much of that. And they actually have an Excel helper, too. But if you're interested in playing dice baseball and you want to try out, tabletop baseball, and you're not sure if you'd like it, try out a free game. NPNG Plus. 1 out, 2 on. The pitch to Marv Throneberry. He's 250 as a pinch hitter. Overall, 250, a homer, and 7 ribbies. Koufax. Base hit by Throneberry. Yes! Christopher hits 3rd, and he'll hold. Bases juice. Here come the Mets. God, we had to give up 6 runs in the freaking 7th. Mizell's not going to hit. What do we have here for choices? 231. It's going to be Cliff Cook, the former Red. He's got the green light. The pitch to Cook. Pops it up on the infield. Infield fly. That'll be out number 2. Mets will have him loaded with 2 outs. Maury Wills is going to make the catch once the ball finally comes down. Has a cup of coffee. And now there's out number 2. Top of the order, Richie Ashburn, 2 for 3. The pitch to Richie. He walks! The uprising continues. Christopher scores. And it's now 9-4. Why did we have to give up 6 runs in the 7th? Rod Keneal. Batting .227. No homers and 4 ribbies. The liquored up fans here at the Polo Grounds, they believe. We don't have anyone to pinch hit for Keneal. We've used pretty much everybody. Let's check out our pitchers. Nope, 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 and nope. The pitch to Keneal. We say a Hail Mary full of grace. And he strikes out. Ball game over. Mets leave him loaded. I believe that was Koufax's 11th K. The Mets gave him a run, but it wasn't enough. The Mets dropped to 13-28. The road to 41 is quite bumpy. The Dodgers improved to 32-15. We're not going to go through the recap. It was quite painful. I'll tell you this. We hit 2 home runs off Koufax. Neal, and it gave the Mets... It cut the Dodgers lead into 2-1. The Dodgers scored first. 2 runs in the top of the 4th. Solar homer by Davis. Sac fly by Hondo. Mets come back in the bottom of the 4th with a solo blast by Charlie Neal. Tommy Davis extended his hit streak to 13 games in the 6th when the Dodgers scored 2 runs on 2 hits. And they went up. No, I'm sorry. He just extended his hit streak. Then the Mets scored 2 runs on 2 hits in the 6th. Gil Hodges hit a 2-run homer, and we were feeling good. We were up 3-2. Hondo hit a solo blast to tie it in the 10-batter, 6-run uprising in the top of the 7th, and it was just downhill from there. Lots of hits, lots of runs. Dodgers got 1 more in the 9th, and that made it 9-3. Mets would get 1 in the bottom of the 9th when Richie Ashburn walked with the bases loaded, scoring Christopher. Rod Cannell struck out to end the game. Koufax, I believe, struck out 11. Let's look real quick, and he's not even up there. He should be up there. Hodges had a good game, 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. Ashburn 2 for 3 with a stolen base and 2 walks. Neal 1 for 4 with a homer for the Mets. For the Dodgers, Davis, and that was Willie Davis, 3 for 4, a home run, a stolen base. Maury Wills 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. He stole a couple of bases. Hondo 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 ribbies. 1 on the homer, 1 on a sac fly. Clinton Parks is Charlie Neal, who in the 1960s was with the Dodgers. Let's go to pitching. Koufax, 9 innings. He's now 8-2. He gets the win. We got 10 hits off of him. We got 10 freaking hits. We scored 4 runs. We hit 2 home runs. We walked 3 times, struck out 11. The problem was we gave up a lot more runs. The Dodgers, number 1 in runs scored in all of baseball. We're number 2 in all of baseball. Our pitching leaves a lot to be desired. Hook is now 4-5. He takes the loss. He wasn't that well. He was dreadful. The 7th was horrible. 6 1/3, 8 runs, all earned. 2 homers, 6 walks, no Ks. Hillman, a third of an inning. Hunter, a third of an inning. He gave up a hit. McKenzie, an inning. He gave up a hit and a run. Walked 2, struck out 2. Anderson, 2/3 of an inning. And Mizell, a third. Mets fall to defeat. Batting. We had 10 hits off Koufax. We used pretty much a lot of people. Dodgers. Maury Wills, 2 for 4, 2 runs, 2 ribbies, and a walk. He had a triple. Gilliam, 1 for 4 with a run scored, a ribby, and a walk. Willie Davis, 3 for 4, 2 runs, scored a ribby, a walk, and a homer. Tommy Davis extended his hit streak to 13. He had a ribby. He was 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 walks. Fairley was 1 for 4 with a ribby. Hondo, 1 for 3 with a run scored, 2 ribbies, 1 on a homer and 1 on a sac fly. Finally, someone without a hit. Johnny Roseboro was 0 for 3 with a run scored. He had a walk. Burright was 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 walks and a strikeout. Koufax 0 for 2 with a K. Dodgers 28 at-bats, 9 runs, 10 hits, 8 ribbies. They struck out twice, and they hit 2 homers. For the Mets, Richie Ashburn. Richie Ashburn was 2 for 3, a ribby and 2 walks. Elio Chacon 1 for 3 with a run scored and 2 strikeouts. Hickman, who struck out to end... No, Cannell struck out to end the game. Hickman struck out as a pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Cannell 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hodges 2 for 4 with a run scored, 2 ribbies, a strikeout, and a homer. Neal 1 for 4 with a homer, a run scored, and a ribby. Mantilla 1 for 4. He doubled. Christopher 1 for 3 with a run scored and 2 strikeouts. Thomas 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Sammy Taylor 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a double. Throneberry was 1 for 1 as a pinch hitter. Hook was 0 for 1. Hillman, Hunter, pitch did not hit. Landreth, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. McKenzie, Anderson, Mizell, pitch did not hit. Cook, the pinch hitter, was 0 for 1. The Mets, 33 at-bats, 4 runs, 10 hits, 4 ribbies, 3 walks. They struck out 11 times against the left arm of God, Sandy Koufax, 2 doubles and 2 homers. These were the 2 best offensive teams in Major League Baseball. In our replay, we'll check it out in a moment. Go back to the recap. We're now 13-28, Dodgers 32-15. We still have a second game, as this was the first game of a doubleheader. We'll show you that one in a couple of days, I guess. I like playing at the Polo Grounds. But let's just see. And let's quickly go back to play. We'll auto-play these games. Phillies lose to the Giants 7-5. Baltimore and the Indians. Baltimore wins 6-3. That's a doubleheader. Lots of doubleheaders. Holy cow. White Sox and Tigers. First game of a doubleheader. Tigers win 7-6. Senators and Kansas City Athletics. First game of a doubleheader. Athletics win 5-4. Pirates, Cardinals. Cardinals win 4-2. Yankees, Twins. First game of a doubleheader. Yankees win 7-5. Reds, Braves. First game of a doubleheader. Reds win 5-2. Colt 45, Chicago Cubs in a shootout at a windy Wrigley, wind blowing out at Wrigley maybe, 10-9, Colt 45s. Second game of the doubleheader, Giants, Phillies, autoplay, and the Phillies get the split with a 5-4 win. We're not playing our second game yet. Second game between the Orioles and Indians. Orioles take both with a 4-0 win. Let's bring this down. Second game of the doubleheader, White Sox, Tigers. Tigers took the first, and they will lose the second. There's a split there. Chicago wins 2-1. Second game between the Senators and Athletics. Senators crush them 12-2, so they get a split. Yankees won game 1 of the doubleheader 7-5. Can they take the nightcap? And they do, so they sweep. They win 6-2 over Minnesota. Second game of the doubleheader, Reds, Braves. And the Reds take 2 with a 10-1 victory over the Braves. Braves below 500. Red Sox coming down to reality. They're 22-22 against 21-21 Angels. It's a nighttime 1-2. It's a nighttime doubleheader. Red Sox lose in Los Angeles 4-3, second game, and the Red Sox lose 8-2. So the Dodgers go 2 games over 500. I'm sorry, the Angels go 2 games over 500, and the Red Sox go 2 games under. Clinton Park says, I know why all the doubleheaders do share. I know they played a lot of doubleheaders, but this was a Wednesday. That's a lot of doubleheaders. Was there bad weather? All right, let's see if we're still the number 2 offensive team in baseball behind the Dodgers. Let's close out of this, and then we'll call it a stream. I gotta have some pride in something. So let's go to reports, league standings. All right, Dodgers have now scored 252 runs. We've now scored 239 runs. We are still the number 2 offensive team in baseball by 9 over the Reds. But we are the worst pitching team. We've given up 303 runs. Holy cow. That is 100 more runs. Well, Kansas City's the next worst at 230. No, the Red Sox at 237. But we've given up 303 runs. Oh, Clinton Park says that was the original Memorial Day until it was changed to the 4th Monday in May. Well, cool. I did not know that. That is pretty cool. Thank you very much for that info. Thank you very much, Clinton Park. So we're still number 2 in runs scored with 239. We're number 1 are the Dodgers in Major League Baseball, 252. And third are the Reds, who are 4 games behind the Dodgers at 230. So there you have it, folks. We can score runs. We just can't pitch. The Mets lose. The Mets lose. And now we are in last place at 13-28. A half game behind the Philadelphia Phillies. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Clinton Parks, D. Scott Howard, Mr. Wrestling 2. Check out his channel as he put up a upload video of Legends of Boxing PC game with a Howard Cosell mod. I'm going to listen to a bit of that before I hit the hay and the rest of it when I get up. And main event, thank you. Jason Cull, who's just joined us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As Action PC Baseball is a very underrated sim, Mr. Cull says. I play it regularly. It's a fun game. I think it's a good sim. Todd B. was early here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Well, we dropped 2 on the channel. We lost both of our Mets games. 1 to the Giants in the Polo Grounds, and then we come back home. We had a 3-2 lead, folks. Gil Hodges hit a 2-run homer off Koufax as we went to the top of the 7th, and then all poop broke loose. We lost 9-4. We did get 1 in the 9th. All right, health and happiness. Stay safe. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do so. We do a lot of different things on the channel, many different sports, many different games, and sometimes we even shoot zombies. And we have chats with Al. We might have a chat with Al tomorrow. I don't know. We shall see. I greatly appreciate your time. Stay safe, be smart, God bless, I love you all. We will see you again very soon. Be kind to one another, as they say. And you know it's coming, folks. Peace!